thumbs up from the cameraman. Okay, hunting some new woods today. Just going for a doe, really. It's about 10 o'clock right now, I think. Forget to look at my camera, but today's October 8th. Trying a new strategy today. So what I realized hunting last year, pushing into bedding areas, is I'll jump some does and set up there, and they'll come back in like an hour. And I was doing this throughout the early season, trying to get a buck or something, but these does would always come back in bed. So what we're gonna try to do today, walk in here with the wind at our face at a slower pace, maybe, and we're really just gonna try to bump some does and just set up there over their bed, and hopefully they come back and I'll be able to whack one here with midday. Never been in this woods before in my life. There's a good funnel back here. It looks like some good bedding on the edge of this clear cut, and there's some oaks as well. It's nice cover. Some ag fields out here to our south. We're gonna hike in here and see if we can jump a doe. Maybe she'll come back to bed and we'll get a shot at her. That's the plan. Alright, so we just spooked a deer. I didn't see antlers. Did you see antlers? I think it was a doe. So it wasn't spooked bad at all, which is perfect. Didn't get our wind. There's a perfect tree right here to climb. We're gonna climb it. We'll probably sit for an hour and a half and see what happens. Alright, it's 11:30 right now. We just got up in this tree. We jumped that UID, unidentified deer. I know it wasn't a big buck, but it could have been a little buck, or it could have been a doe. We're doe hunting tonight. I don't know if you went to chemistry class, but there was an element on the periodic table that they didn't teach you in chemistry. That's the element of surprise. We're gonna see if it works in our favor tonight. It's midday right now. We just jumped this deer here. That deer's, it's gonna get warm here pretty soon. That deer's not gonna walk around. It's right here, dude, it's right here. It's little. What I'm talking about. I'm doing the freaking intro, and that deer came back. He's just a button buck. Did a little catch and release. So that's how you catch and release deer. You just pull your arrow back. That's how you do the catch and release. But that's what I'm saying. It's midday. These deer don't want to walk around. They're gonna want to bed, and they already bedded here once. They feel comfortable. So we jump them. They're circle back around, try to come back in. They want to figure out what you were, because that deer didn't get our wind when we spooked it. They're going to come back, sniff around. That buck smelled us. He was sniffing around. He's a button buck. He's young. He didn't know what we were. He's just kind of curious and see what's going on. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. And that's what you can do in this early season when you jump him. Yeah, he's going to bed down right here. He'll just bed down right here. We'll hang out for another hour and see what happens. But that's what plan one's, man. Pretty cool. That's what you can do. Oh, sorry. A little small. I think we gave it an hour, maybe a little more. That button buck took him like 20 or 30 minutes from us to butt boot him and then come back in. It's midday. Nothing's really going to move around right now. And I want to go hunt him down. So we're going to get down and we're going to do it again. We're going to get him. We're going to hunt him down. We're going to pick a tree and we're going to wait for him to come back. And I'm going to hoorah. Ooh, big bucks and does and wah. Alright, we just got down. We're gonna hike up here. There's a clear cut up here on this mountaintop. We're just gonna hike our way in there and hopefully jump another deer. Do the same thing. 10 yards, just jumped a doe. She went tearing off. Didn't look spooked terribly. We're gonna go down here and set up and see if we can get her. Intro today. This is the third tree or something. Second tree. No, we climbed one this morning. Oh yeah, so yeah, we've been at her all day. Jump that doe. She was bedded in some thick pines here. What this is a transition line. It's like really thick. What are they? Striped maples? Striped maple saplings. There's oaks in there, maples. I have no clue. Pine trees, grapevines everywhere. It's really thick in there. We hit this transition line and it's more open woods. There's more oaks in here, there's some pines, and it's really rocky. There's fresh rubs all over this transition line. We jumped doe right here and she took off down there. So we set up here, kind of near where she was bedded. Hopefully someone's gonna come out of here, get hungry for acorns. Maybe this deer will come back. Ideally, get a shot at a nice doe. Yeah, that'll do. Rock and roll. Just got out of the tree. There's a button buck. Like 25 in the yard. Literally watch me into this. Just watch this. This is insane. Doesn't even care. So we were just getting down. We're gonna go get something to eat, not the evening, but of course Dylan, as soon as he hits the ground, he's down here shuffling around, getting his stuff together. I'm in the tree getting my stand out. I look, There's a button bucket like 15 yards eating acorns. Looking at Dylan. I'm like, Dylan! He's like, what? I'm like, look! Button bucket. Crazy stuff, man. We're gonna get some. Alright. We're hunting deer. Alright, that's it. We're like 3 miles into this spot today. 3 miles. Dylan and I have been in this new piece of ground hunting all day, and we're just driving around, looking at a map, looking for like clear-cut edges and stuff, and looking for mature forests and oaks. So we're heading to this spot, and there's a doe, big doe. She was crossing the road right here, heading here. This is all public land. And we're like, holy crap, there's oaks. Right here next to the road, there's no oaks like anywhere else around here. And there's so many acorns, so much fresh deer scat. There's fresh scrapes here too. I think these deer are bedding down the hills below us on all sides, and they're gonna come here and try to eat these acorns. It's right beside the road, but it's early season. We're gonna see what happens. We're just going for a doe. Get home, it's gonna be time to hunt again. Obviously. Because all you see is button bucks. All you see is freaking button bucks. Dude, we could have shot $4 today. I'm gonna tell everybody I passed $4 up. That's what I'm doing. We're big enough. Holy smokes. Dude, this freaking walk.
I think we'll have enough film for the whole way there.
We could. Now we'll run out of battery. Okay. We'll try it.
Did I waste their pipe?
Oh my god. Hey, public land, just have fun with it, man. Don't take yourself too seriously. Don't overwork. Right there's the Turk. We saw, what, 6 deer out of that stand? Freaking lights out, dude. Lights out. Never know where the deer are gonna be. You just gotta be where the deer are. Dan Collins, 2020. Make trad bows great again.